So I've seen Verissa be constantly put above Arlecchino lately, and I don't necessarily know if that's incorrect or correct. It's a little hard for me because for a long time, I wasn't actually able to use Verissa at her full power because 1, I don't have her weapon, 2, I didn't have constellations for Iansan, and 3, I didn't have C6 Chevy. I have C6 Chevy, C2 Iansan, and I still don't have her weapon, but we're gonna see how well this goes, and we're gonna do this. So I don't have any energy for her right now. Hopefully that will not get in our way. And then we'll go ahead here and boom, boom. Let's go. Let's see the kind of damage we can be cranking out here. 200,000. Very strong. 180 right there. And then we got another one and another one. What, 230? I mean, all right. Dude, she's a hyper. Yeah. I'm going to have to go back and look at the footage. But she nearly did 2.5 million damage there. She doesn't, like, Iansan can grow. Wait a minute. Iansan can grow, bro. Like, she can just get this. Interesting. Iansan. Okay, so we'll retest in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the footage. Just make sure we didn't see any, like, insanely high, you know, true damage from the capybara because he likes to hurt himself. Okay, so we did, in fact, see him do some true damage to himself. It was 300,000. That still means that this rotation did, like, 2.2 million. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the image here, and you guys can see C1R0 Melt Arlecchino 2.7 million. And if we go ahead and we look at C1R0 Melt Arlecchino, it's 2.2. Verissa, I genuinely chat, was not ready to just come in here and be like, is she better? She's better. There's no other way to put it, chat. There's no other way to say this. Verissa is better than Arlecchino. That's insane. That is. It really is. Because, I mean, it's not just that she's doing a little bit more damage than Arlecchino, right? You know, even if she has the disadvantage of not using her proper weapon, which is like a 30% DPS increase for her. You can look at my Mavuika and be like, well, she's C2, and she's giving Verissa 10%. That still leaves like 20% from her weapon. Still gonna be Arlecchino. But you can also look at this and be like, oh, so Verissa can also get healed, and she doesn't have to almost die, and she doesn't have to spend stamina now to do a special melt combo. Verissa just does what she does. And that is one thing that has been lost for a lot of the pyro characters nowadays. I feel like other than, you know, even Mavuika, she has to do something special. Verissa, you just go, you brain dead, do whatever you need to do, because really, Verissa, it's hard to understand her at first, but the moment you actually understand what you're supposed to do with this character, everything is just like, it's just super easy to understand. You know what you're gonna do. It's super easy. Yeah, all right, so let's go ahead. Again, just some normals here. Let's pop the Q, let's pop the E, and let's do all of this, and boom, boom, and we will go ahead and see some damage numbers. 206. So we did see Iansan actually have max buff with Dragon's Bane, so that's honestly kind of crazy. And then we can see this, and then boom, 149, and we have a Q, 116. So yeah, like I mean, that's just really good. I am incredibly impressed with Verissa, because like it's not like Verissa, like she's being held back, right? Like I'm not, like I could do cheesiness with my C2 Mavuika. I could go ahead and I could be like super full on, let's use Mavuika here. Like we'll go ahead and do it. I don't know how much damage she's gonna do. She did like 400,000 damage with the EM sands. Let's go ahead and see how much damage Mavuika is gonna do without it. You know, that's certainly gonna be an interesting thing to see. Let's go ahead. Boom. Actually, really, yeah, so that's one reason I was always like kind of iffy on Verissa, is that you can just miss the enemy if she doesn't want to target the enemy, right? So yeah, that's one thing. All right, it doesn't seem like the attack sands matters too much on Mavuika here. So yeah, it was an interesting thought, but overall, from what I'm seeing, attack sands really did not matter that much. You know, it's very possible that, you know, Golden Troop is obviously better on this. I'm not like trying to min-max my Mavuika here. But what I will say is, like, Verissa here, I think, yeah, absolutely. Like, I wasn't necessarily, like, super on board with her being, you know, one of the, you know, best characters. Oh my god. Like, this is my build for her currently, right? This is a decent build, I would say. I don't necessarily know if this is enough energy recharge for her. I'll be honest. You know, because you can just miss enemies, I've typically strayed away from using her, and obviously I have C2R1 Arlecchino, so I'm not really that desperate to see what this character, you know, like, obviously Arlecchino C2R1 is going to be better than a C0R0 Verissa. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Arlecchino, nah, trash. No. Yeah, I do think Verissa probably is the third best DPS in the game. That's interesting. I would not have, like, just to sit, I mean, it is an important note that before I had used this, right, before I had, you know, gone ahead and, you know, done all this, I did not have C2 Iansan, so I was missing a good, like, possible, like, near 300 attack. I don't know what it is, but this would be a near 300 attack buff just from getting C2 Iansan, which is really good. I mean, that's a lot of attack. So, honestly, man, it's just a really good character. I mean, and also C6, you know, Chevy, I really unlocked a lot of Verissa's power, and the thing is, she's not even fully unlocked. Like, this character can go further beyond, right? This is insane. That is something I needed to test, because I will be doing tier list soon, and I guess Verissa, she will be number 3. Verissa, I was not expecting that, but, you know, I guess, yeah, it's how much Chevy really mattered, you know, because, I mean, well, Chevy and Iansan, right? It was a combination of 60% damage bonus and 300% attack, right? That's a pretty massive, combination. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.